this is 15 feet of more parts to put on the 1M. Luckily, they're all in like one concentrated area around the engine bay here. So what we're going to do is, I guess, I don't know which we have to do first. We're going to figure it out, but we're going to do injectors. We're going to do dyno and intake. And because you have to remove the, I guess it's the secondary radiator, we have to put a bigger oil cooler. So dyno and oil cooler is here. And then, so injectors, oil cooler, intake, and then we're going to be doing a new active blow-off valve and charge pipe. So this blow-off valve should be more appropriate for a gentleman like myself. So we'll be doing that as well. And then we'll see how far we get. I also have a sway bar, monoball mounts as well, which would be in the same vicinity, but that would be underneath the car. So we're tearing it apart here now. And Mike's back in town. So basically you guys are going to watch him do it. It's going to be great. So I'm going to hand him tools. All right, let's get rolling. So we're going to go as far as we can go without reading the instructions.
Well,
as
injectors
usual.
I know I can do without reading instructions.
So what are you doing here?
So fuel line, that's fuel rail,
Yep.
comes over, feeds the injector.
Yep.
They're probably slightly differently bent all the way back, so I just marked them, numbered them,
Okay.
and then just pull them all off. And
So
then it's just a matter of unplugging the
So
injector.
when we pull it out one at a time, we're going to mark it. Right?
The injectors, yeah, we'll mark so that
Yeah,
we
I'll
can
get a piece of cardboard or
code.
something. Right on.
We'll write down the numbers that are on the ones that came off, and write down the numbers the one we're putting back in.
It's like this big plastic.
Intake manifold.
Yeah, it looks like that's a place that could be improved, but I guess not. I don't see anybody changing that.
No. And with a boosted car, it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference anyways. I mean, I guess if you're running super high boost pressure, 50 pounds or something, maybe.
Blow apart the
Maybe,
plastic.
yeah, exactly. But that'd be the only time.
The pressure washer can handle 145 degrees. So I think you'd have the valve.
Yeah, this is a lot easier with two people. There you go. Yeah, because I have to hold the light.
Yeah.
But you're saving me having to put the flashlight in my mouth. So the external Torx comes loose. That holds down two injectors at a time.
Rail.
No, it just pulls down, and that usually they're like concave.
Yeah.
They're spring loaded basically. So as you tighten, it kind of flattens out. So you just have to, when we
Yeah,
take it
to come
apart,
from that
go back
side.
in the right way.
I'm taking my new hat off so I don't mess it up. What the heck? Right here. All right, so these injectors have to be, this is an electronics control module, right? So this has to be programmed to match up, so the ECU knows what cylinder. I guess this thing comes off.
Yeah, no, that part stays. But
Why does it look different?
Oh yeah, the cap comes off. I thought you meant the whole end of it. It's to protect the O-ring.
So the new one number here, so they're numbered. So now when I talk to Alex, I can give him these numbers. So this is old, this is new. Cylinder number 1 is that. So here's a new one. So we need to put the new ring on, the new snap ring, right? Or whatever the heck this thing is. So this goes on here.
Here, use a paper
I
towel.
said I was afraid of pulling too hard.
Just twist it as you're pulling.
Okay, there we go. All right. So there's our new injector. This is going to be number 1. Take the little plastic cap off. Now where does that O-ring go?
Well, it's got the rings on it already. I don't know why they sent you more. Did you order these separate?
No, or maybe, I don't know.
You probably did, because I think you probably assumed it didn't come with them because they already come loaded with the O-ring.
All right, so there's number one.
Okay, that's that one. Next one.
So this is a little kit that I bought. I think it was like 115 bucks. There's an OE BMW one that's like 300 and something, but I'm sure this is sufficient. It just makes it a little easier to deal with. How are they looking? I guess, do we know?
Well, they're dirty.
Do we know what messed up is?
Well, I don't think you can tell with the naked eye, but it's dirty on the end. 577246. You can put that on.
Ayo.
And then what we'll do, give me that, and we'll put them in here and mark what number they came out of.
I was just going to keep them in a row.
Well, I'm saying you can put them back in the container, though.
All right.
That way we can mark them.
Yeah, good idea.
Feel me?
Yeah, this is not.
What, torque spec? It just basically, you're going to go till it bottoms out, because you basically flatten that out. You know, maybe
Yeah, who cares? It's not going anywhere.
not gorilla tight, but just tight.
You're making so many horsepower with these.
Well, if they really were spraying crappy, it will probably be more
Yeah,
efficient, run better.
that's good.
Now that you got,
It's nothing better than UPS showing up, Mike.
I know,
It's one of my favorite things in this world.
I know it is.
Now I live in existence where it's nothing but UPS and FedEx showing up multiple times a day sometimes.
So the truth comes out why you actually started the business, just so you can see UPS come every day.
This is HO, this is a high output one. This is the one that's going to give me the most horsepower.
Yeah.
I gotta go see what I got. What did I get?
That's way more important. Right. Hey, Maddie,
Yeah.
how does the delivery of UPS versus the delivery of your children compare? Which one do you get more excited about, buddy?
And now, if UPS could deliver the children, now
We'd be in business right now. Yeah,
talking a whole
That would be way better because
Yeah,
then I
we-
wouldn't have to deal with all the
yeah.
medical aspects of it. This is number 4.
That's number 4.
I have to check your numbers because you can't see so well. 58722. Okay, got it.
Come on, man.
You're squinting over here.
I am squinting. I'm not gonna lie, but
But then you could use for washing. Because generally the way we use these things is for all the washing part, you're using just regular tap water. And then we bypass and go DI water for when you
get it in just enough. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Should have done it this way at the beginning. Yeah. Toughest one was the back one. Figures.
on. So we also labeled which one's which. This is number 2. These are at a different angle.
Okay. That's got it. Okay. Now it's just lines.
I'm already feeling more horsepower. Just the engine feels hotter. It feels a little warmer. I'm gonna be going so fast in my 1 mile drive from my house to here. These are gonna be great cars for the full-time driver that I have when I'm incapable of driving anywhere.
Don't say that. Yeah.
You have to get me on some strong
Bryce
drugs.
really appreciates you fixing up all his cars for him.
Uh-oh. What's going on here? Why is it shooting fuel at me?
I don't know. You're all right.
What the heck turned on? It's too much horsepower trying to get out already.
In theory, we probably should have just disconnected the battery to be safe, but
Yeah.
we're doing this so quick, I think we're okay. take,
Right.
but we've only been at this, what, 12 minutes? Huh?
18.
And this is a fuel line wrench. So you got the
Got all the tools.
You do. Proper tool. My calibrated right elbow.
Yeah. So we got wire, 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 and then last one's in there. Good.
Okay. All right. You can just turn the key to on, don't start the car, and we'll just make sure there's no fuel leaks.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horn works.
That one works.
Yeah, it's right there too.
All right, so we got all our cylinder numbers, all of our old versus our new. So I just sent this image to Alex. So Alex at Alpine MSS. So if you look up his site, you can pay him. I don't know what it's going to cost. You know, you pay him for his time to log in remotely. You can rent a cable or buy a cable from him, and then we'll log in. We'll connect via OBD2 port. I'll show you that in a minute. And then he logs in and does his thing. You can certainly do it yourself, but why go through attempting to learn the expertise when I can just pay him to do it? I don't have to try to get Windows 95 or some crap on my darn Windows XP, trying to get an older copy on a laptop that I don't have. So instead, I'd rather just pay him the few times that I need him to come in and then code the ECU with the new injectors. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so what we do is just text back and forth while he does his thing. Man, the focus on this camera is amazing. So we got a Microsoft Surface connected via OBD2 port. All right, so that's basically the extent of it. We connect, turn the ignition on.
Ignition's not on, so wait for his instructions.
Yeah, or we'll wait for him to tell us. I ask him ignition on, make sure the fuel gauge is up and motor is off. Plug the driver's seatbelt in. All right, so Alex is done. He sent me an image with the values, so all the values match up. Apparently this, I don't even know what these numbers mean, but the second set of numbers, as long as they're within a tenth, that we have, I don't know, an accurate connection. I'm not sure how that works, but he says we're good to go. So that was it. So basically, to get him to code for you, you have to get a cable, and then he sends you a link for the emulation software. So we're emulating Windows XP on Windows 10. And then you generally should hook a battery charger up. We didn't need to do that because we knew it was going to be a quick adjustment. He does his thing. I don't touch anything or look at anything, and then he tells me when we're done, and that's it. I don't even have to talk to him. It's awesome. So check out, I think it's alpinemss.com, or just Google Alpine MSS BMW, and you'll find Alex, and that's how you get this stuff done. And I don't have to be an expert. I can just pay him, a few bucks every time this needs to be done. Because what happens when the force pulls you back, your foot naturally comes off the gas. You have to keep your foot to the floor, foot to the floor.